Oh man, that last shot got me good. Oh, and here he comes. He's gonna fish me off. You know, I had a pretty good life. I wish I could eat some more people, but yeah, they're a little too chewy anyways. I just make it quick. Hey, wait a second.
You're not even that hurt.
Yeah, no, you got me good. You got me good with that fireball.
But I'm pretty sure I missed you.
Nope, till I can't feel my legs.
Oh, no, I'm not falling for that trick. Can't fool me twice. Or how many times now?
It may or may not have been 7 times.
Well, yeah, fool me 8 times. Shame on Gamera the super monster. You can just die to your wounds and, I'm gonna go find that Steven Seagal chick.
No, wait, don't go. Pain's excruciating.
You know he's gone now. You can stop playing that game. What game? I really, it hurts. It hurts a lot. See? I can barely fly.
Oh yeah, sure, I imagine it's totally unbearable.
Yeah, it totally is. He singed the back of my tail and everything. How will I ever move on with my life? You know how hard it's gonna be made? Female gosses definitely look for that. I think there's female gosses. Oh yeah, just reproduce by eating things. Huh. So I hate myself then? Nothing new. Listen to Rangers, welcome to the Geek Chest. My name's Steve.
My name's Arnez.
And today we'll be going over the Kaiyodo Gamera 3 figures of Iris and Gamera, which Gamera came with the Hyper Ghost.
That's the wrong Gyaos, Steve. Where's the big Gyaos? Here we go. Throw this guy in there. There we go. Since we already did all of his figures. There you go. You guys get bang for your buck.
If you guys haven't bought the Bandai vinyl, just go buy the Bandai vinyl. Review done.
Thank you.
It's fairly inexpensive. Please go buy it if you like Gamera stuff. But what these are older Kaiyodo figures. What it came on a blister card.
What's a Kaiyodo figure?
I have a few of these. They're the guys that make Revoltex.
So that's like their Bandai version of Revoltech, pretty much?
I would say it's because they're older than the Revoltex. I guess it's like the first stage because like I have the Evangelion Revoltex and I just have Evangelion Kaiyodos, which the Kaiyodos are similar to these and how the articulation works.
All right, how about this? Which one's better?
If you like to play with your figures, Revoltex. If you just like your guys standing on the shelf, I almost kind of like these more. Personally. I don't actually have... Actually, I don't think they made any Revoltex for Gamera 3, sadly.
Wah, wah, wah.
But we have the monster arts anyways. But for the most part, these guys are essentially... They're articulated, but I call them glorified statues.
That's what they look like to me. That's why I was wondering. Like,
you get some posability, but it's nothing crazy. We'll go over that here just in a few. The thing is like, I was trying to find pricing for these guys, and it wasn't the easiest thing. I know I kind of like, I was going off import sites, and you could generally find them, at least from what they were saying, about like 30-ish bucks.
for the set?
No, it would have been like a piece.
Oh, I was going to say $30 for a set. That's not bad at all.
But if you want them in the package, you're probably looking at more at about $50-$60 for these guys. Which, for older figures, like, I'm a little bit more lenient on the pricing. Like, I expect stuff to appreciate in value a bit.
Yeah.
But for the sake of this video, when we are going over these guys, we're going to think of these guys as $60 toys. Which
Each.
isn't what these were initially.
$60 each?
Yes, $60 for just Iris, $60 for Gamera with the Gyaos.
We're starting to talk like Monster Arts price there.
You're getting there. Definitely Revoltech prices for sure.
Yeah.
But anyways, since we don't have their cardboard prisons, well, plastic prisons, a little bit of both. Let's get into them. So one thing you'll notice right off the bat is with the Iris anyways, is it's definitely more stylized than what you see with, like, say, the Bandai vinyl or...
Falling apart vinyl?
Yes. So, or what you see from the X Plus. The X Plus actually is, I think you consider it a favorite sculpture line. It's being done by Dope Pope. So it's not quite suit accurate, but still pretty freaking gnarly. Because the head on this guy just, well, it's a lot more angular than I quite remember from the movie. But still pretty freaking gnarly. I also like, too, it kind of looks like teeth.
He's got some details in there for
on
sure.
the under section of the claw. But for the most part, like the inside of the eye, like the face is just an orb. For the eyes, anyways, it's just like a giant circular orb. And then coming down the neck here, you get that really nice, like Freddy Krueger looking skin texturing with the armor plating. On the back here, you get some spiky protrusions coming up, and then, God, everything's falling off this thing. One thing I'll notice is that a lot of stuff fall off. But on the back here, it's almost like a metallic teal for the wing sections here. Or it's kind of like the wings. The wings fold in on them. But you get a lot of plated sections. And again, it kind of protrudes a little bit more than what I remember seeing it from the film. But still really nice. Got some molded detailing in there for some added texturing. Underneath the wings are more, it's like reddish orange color.
Overall, he's not that bad, actually.
Yeah, no, for the sake of these sections, looks nice.
Yeah.
Same with like the giant bulbous shoulders, which are like silver browns. Moving down to the stomach section, which is kind of the blandest looking thing on them. Because for me, like, because these sections were like translucent in the movie.
Hey, don't touch his man boobs.
Touch his man boobs all I want. With this weird six-pack thing going on right here. It would be kind of nice if the figure could have replicated a little bit more, especially like with the protrusions here on the top of the thighs. The little claw thing is a minor bent a little bit.
Where at?
You don't see that?
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's got a bit of a bend. Heating that up will fix that problem for you. I just haven't got these guys onto the craft table yet to really kind of tweak them a little bit. And then the legs, which are gigantic too, kind of have like more animalistic look. Like they almost kind of look like horse feet. Some weird horse feet for the back here. And then you got like the little spike protrusion coming out of the back of the ankle? Is that what I'm calling that? The ankle?
I don't know. It's so confusing. If it's like a horse, I don't think it'll be called ankle, would it?
Right. And then for the tentacles here, which you get the little spike bits on the end, which just kind of have like the same little orb thing going on like with the face, but get some metallic silver here for the arrow-tipped head. Now, he's got 4 of them, but this one on mine really likes to pop off easy. So, good super glue it. Probably what I'm going to do. But for the most part, that just hooks in. It's pretty easy. Like sitting on the shelf, it's not going to really amount to much, but it is a thing. Same with for the arms. These, the little claw things can actually come off, which they just hook in right here. So for the arms, you get the 2 clawed portions. It's kind of like Gigan-esque, the way that that's set up. And the arms facing downward. And that's pretty much it. For the articulation, the head can rotate side to side. Same with the neck. Can rotate side to side as well. For the arms, now what's weird about Kaiyodo's is they don't have ball joints or like your typical like hinge joints. For his arms, it has multiple sections that can rotate side to side.
That's weird.
So you get a rotation at the top of the forearm. You get another rotation here, but the rotation's angled. And that's where you can kind of like
adjust it.
Bend the elbow is how that works out. And then you also get the rotation here at the base of the hand region here. So there's a rotation here, rotation side to side, rotation at the forearm. Nothing at the chest. Lost the tentacle again.
Falls apart easily.
Yeah. And then the legs can go forward and back. But no side to side. So not the most articulated thing. Stuff kind of pops off it pretty easy. But in terms of sculpt, easily one of the gnarliest looking irises in the market. Then for Gamera, we'll start with the actual Hyper Gyaos accessory that he came with, which looks nice. Focus. With the... It's like a nice metallic blue. It's almost on the verge of a silver with some blacks for the undersection of the coating. Looks nice, gives it a nice little shine to it. Kind of like what you see in the movie. The eyes actually have some red paint with a little stripe there for the pupils. And then, for the most part, it looks like Gyaos. Pretty streamlined looking figure. You even got like the feet there, kind of tucking in. again, like with these, when we did the Mega Gears review, it would have been nice to maybe have this like on a stand, because for the most part, it's just going to be sitting on your shelf and it's going to look kind of boring.
Yeah.
It would have been kind of cool to have them flying around.
Yet again, the logic still works. Drill a hole in the top, Steve. Put a hook in there.
Sure. But for the articulation, wings can move forward and back. And that's pretty much about it on this one. Then for Gamera, face detailing. On this one, it's not quite as deep as what you see on like the Monstarts or even the Bandai vinyl for that much. To me, like you can see like where the detail is. Like you definitely see the eyes, the tusks, the teeth. But it's
I'm not a fan of the paint job, Steve. I'll
it's
say that
very
right up front.
minute in the way it looks. But the teeth do look really nice. You can articulate the jaw, so it does open up a little bit. Inside of the mouth looks nice. Then you got the tusk. But for me, it's just not as crisp as what it could look like. Because it's still like, it's about the size of a standard Revoltech, so I kind of expect a little bit more. But then again, for an older figure too, it's like, you win some, you lose some. Like, of course, This thing's not going to look as good as like a Monstars that just came out like 2 months ago.
Yeah, definitely. But still, overall, it's not bad. What bugs me is this paint job looks a little weird.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can get the mouth open a little bit more too. Yeah, because like the front of the stomach's weird, right? It's like it's like a yellowish orange color.
Almost looks like gold on the camera.
Yeah, with a little bit of a gloss finish. And the back is a nice metallic green.
The back is not bad. It's just the front. I feel like they just sparkle some gold dust on there.
Yeah, well, it's not really gold, but
I know.
But when you think of like this version of Gamera, like looking at X Pluses, Monster, it's even the Bandai vinyls, the front of that doesn't really look like that. But what's kind of nice though is it gives you a lot of color variety on the shelf. Like if you have more Gameras next to each other, like this one's definitely going to stand out when compared next to the other ones. But again, like I love the way the back of the shell looks, especially with all the detailing on there with the raised bridges and a lot of that speckle going on the shell. It makes it look very realistic.
It also comes down to like how much you paid for it. Like, is it worth?
Yeah, well, it's like I kind of like. I like it that they spent like the time on the paint job here, and they gave it a little bit more like color variety to make it more eye catching on your shelf. Even though it's not quite right, it still stands out.
Yeah,
which is nice. And then same for the arms. You get the folding wrinkled skin, the little claw protrusion at going forward from the elbow. Hands are decently painted. Got a little bit of black on the nails, but for me, it kind of just makes his like hands look a little gritty. Like he's definitely been in the muck, if you will. And same for his legs, look nice too. Claws, got the 5 toes, got the little spiky protrusions on the back of the calf here. And then for the tail, just kind of there, just dragging.
Hey, at least they put in
dragging
like
and sagging.
Put the dent in and back of the shell to fit the tail in there.
Yeah, well, it's just like how it's supposed to, because there's got to be some way for the tail to go in. Now, what's kind of a little lackluster is the articulation. Like we mentioned, mouth can open and close.
A lot.
But there's no rotation.
Wait, his head doesn't move?
Head doesn't move.
You sure? Try a little harder.
Oh, there is! Thanks, Ernest. That looked flush to me with the detail. Okay, I guess. All right. I was just joking that I felt a little bit of a glimp. Kind of scared for a minute. Arms can rotate at the top of the muscle here, and at the elbow you get a rotation there as well. Nothing at the hands. Legs can move forward and back. Feet can rotate side to side. Is there anything here? am I missing a joint here at the knee? A little bit of wiggle at the tail too. God, this guy was just super stiff. Well, all right. Well, there you go.
Oh,
Gamera rotates.
Maybe we shouldn't have discovered that.
And then you can also give him his burning finger, which is literally the exact same hand, but they just painted with some yellow and yellow, orange, and red, which gives it the nice look. But I think I would have liked it if it was maybe translucent. Like to me, it looks a little bit more boring than just the standard hand. So I'm gonna keep the standard hand on, but just to show you guys.
Why would you?
How you put it on and off.
The whole point of him is he's got the hand, Steve. Look, one's purple and one's orange.
That's not purple, orange.
That's purple.
That's not purple.
That's purple.
It's green and black. Green and black does not make purple.
It's purple.
You are blind.
I could be colorblind. You don't know. Looks purple to
all
me.
this time.
I've been guessing pretty good.
Right?
So for quick comparisons here, we have the Kaiyodo Gamera and Iris compared next to some other Gamera collectibles, ones that don't do it.
That are probably more akin to what most people collect, with the Revoltech Gamera 1967 and the SH Monstars Gamera 1999.
Hey, here they are, some other random Gamera collectibles with the Treadmaster Gamera and the X-Plus Gamera. This one, I think it was considered like Large Monster Series before Large Monster Series is a thing. This guy actually came on a blister card. Hey, here they are with the aforementioned Kaiyodo Evangelion figures of Unit 1 and Unit 0. Hey, here they were some Bandai vinyls with the Hyper Gyaos that we showed previously in here, and the 30th anniversary Gamera from Gamera Guardian of the Universe, who is way too big for this cityscape. Hey, here they are, some NECA action figures with the 2019 Burning or Fire Godzilla, whatever you want to call him, and the 1962 Godzilla. So overall for the Kaido Gamera Iris, well, I guess Hyper Gyaos, in a way.
Whatever.
He's a part of the pack if you buy the Gamera. These guys are sweet. I think for like $60 in the package.
Really?
It's pretty cool.
Each?
Now, I would recommend if you're buying it like that, don't ever open them though. Just buy the package. You get the flamey little background. It's cool. You hang it on your wall. You call it a day. $60. It makes for a nice conversation piece for a figure. Open.
$20.
I think about what I paid for it's fine. Like $20 I'm pretty happy with. Like 20,
So, whoa.
30-ish.
Whoa, so you're saying the cardboard prison / plastic prison is worth $40?
I feel like as if you're collecting this stuff, for these in particular, because the articulation just really doesn't sell it for me, just because it's really outdated. So you're not going to sit there and pose them with your other figures.
Yeah.
So at this point, might as well keep in the box. Like those Evangelion figures I had, I wish I still had the box, because those little prisons that they came in were almost like their own little cryo tubes.
Yeah,
They were super cool boxes. These ones are a little more boring, but still kind of neat for the time. So again, if you guys are going to pick these up, recommend keeping them in the package. But if you don't mind them being loose, I definitely would look for them much cheaper than what you're seeing them going for on eBay. But what do you guys think? If you guys picked up this figure, what do you guys think of Gamera 3 or his Monstars? Support anything? Please let us know in the comments. Go to my Instagram, Patreon, Pinterest, and Facebook. If you guys like to keep up to date with the channel and donate, would greatly appreciate it. And help us defeat those Kaijus by hitting the like button, subscribe, become a ranger of your day. Make sure to hit that notification bell if you guys like to keep up to date with this channel. Even though you should go check out the other stuff too. But notification helps.
Just this channel. You be greedy. This channel, Steve.
And we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.